I'm feeling pretty good. You know, we're in LA, and the Troubadour, which is a legendary venue and quite a large venue, is now officially sold out. And yeah, it's 500 people in Los Angeles, 6,000 miles away from home. So that is a milestone by anybody's standards, I reckon. So I'm feeling good. Yeah, this is my show. You know, opening, you can't really take credit for the number of people being there. Do you know what I mean? Because 99% of them probably don't know who you are. Whereas I would at least like to think that the vast majority of people here and have some idea of what's about to happen. They might be in for a shock if they don't.
Good evening, Los Angeles. How you doing? Very, very nice to be here. My name's Frank Turner. I come from Winchester, England.
It's funny. First time I came to LA, I really didn't like it at all, and then now I do. I like it a lot, and I think it's just it's a very different city. It's a very un-European city, and I think it takes a lot of kind of adjustment to kind of figure the place out, do you know what I mean? Because it's nothing like London or Paris or Berlin or anything like that. It's a totally different kind of vibe, and there's a lot of fun to be had and a lot of cool people and stuff, but sort of tracking them down can be a bit of an effort sometimes. But yeah, I really enjoy being here. My first kind of like experience of the Troubadour was knowing about it because of Guns N' Roses and the sort of hair metal thing, and all of those kind of 80s bands used to play here. You know, which means that terrible things have probably happened in that bathroom right there, repeatedly. Awful. Moral collapse. So there's that, but I mean, you know, on closer inspection, this is where Elton John played his first ever US show, and John Lennon used to hang out here, and Neil Young used to hang out here, and you know, it's a venerable Hollywood venue, so it's got a lot of history behind it. And I mean, playing here at all is great, and headlining it is greater, and selling it out is greatest. So yeah, it feels good.
All right, so listen up. I'm not a religious man at all. I don't believe in God, but I do believe in guitars and drums and basses and pianos and 12 track albums and 3-minute long songs. Elvis Presley, Bruce Springsteen, Elvis Costello, the whole fucking steady. Rock and roll! It says that I still believe. Hey, 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 friends of Europe's countrymen. Hey, 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 punks and skins and journeymen. Hey, 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 my sisters and my brethren, the time is coming near.
Yeah, tonight is just me. It's funny because I play around with my band a lot, and I love it, and they're amazing, and that is kind of what I want to do. But it's kind of nice for me every now and again to kind of go back to the old school, you know, and how things started out. And it's a different kind of show. I'm not sure that either is better objectively, or they're just different. But it's kind of, I really like the vibe of a solo show, you know. It just kind of feels like me. I generally kind of talk a lot more and tell stories and just kind of like arse around and have a good time. So yeah, it's fun. It's a good time, and I'm really, really looking forward to playing today. They seem like a really cool crowd as well, so I reckon we'll have fun.
Okay, next up, I'm a very big fan of America. It's my favorite country to tour outside of the UK. You guys have a wonderful country, and I love it very much. And I don't wish to do you down in any way, but this song was written at least 200 years before your country started existing. I win. This is a traditional English song. It's called Barbara Allen. Goes like this. It being the springtime of the year.
It's gratifying, and you know, I was doing the merch for a little while earlier, and it's very gratifying when people come down and, well, it's gratifying when anybody comes down to a show and is enthusiastic about what you're doing, but the fact of being so far away from where I'm from and makes it more exciting, you know. And also, I mean, though it slightly pains me to say it, one has to concede that we are in the kind of heart of rock and roll right now. You know, like Los Angeles, Hollywood. This is where rock and roll is from, and doing a big show here. That's a good feeling. It's my old dodgy metal past starts kind of crawling back out of its shell and celebrating.
So I'll play and you sing the perfect way for the evening to begin. I'll play and you sing the perfect way for the evening to begin. I won't sit down and I won't shut up. After all, I will not grow up. I won't sit down and I won't shut up. After all, I will not grow up. I won't sit down and I won't shut up. After all, I will not grow up.
It was quite funny writing out the guest list today. There were some names on there which my teenage self, actually no, scratch that, my current self was a little bit giggly about writing down. Mike from NoFX is coming. They're like one of my favourite bands I grew up with. I was lucky enough to play a song with them at Reading, which was ridiculous. And easily the coolest thing I've done in my music career. And yeah, Mike said he wanted to come hang out. And then Mike Ness from Social Distortion, who is an absolute living legend, in my opinion, is coming as well. So I'd better be good, I suppose. Better not suck.
But I'll have all the best stories to tell. Thank you so much. Thank you. Cheers.
But here's the best reason not to suck is because there's people who paid to see the show, so I better not suck.